This female CEO played paragliding just once, but unexpectedly, a tornado blew her into North Korean territory. When she woke up, she found herself on enemy soil, facing the pursuing soldiers behind her. Emma desperately tried to escape back to South Korea. To survive, she could only endure the pain and keep moving forward. She was afraid of getting lost, so she marked trees along the way with branches. North Korean soldiers were still searching for her location through the night. Captain William discovered the marks on the trees. He immediately knew Emma's whereabouts. Exhausted, Emma arrived at a village. This gave her renewed hope. She thought she had made it back to South Korea, but when she walked into the village, the scene before her eyes made her completely despair. It turned out this was a North Korean village. Just then, a military vehicle drove toward Emma. The bright lights made her unable to open her eyes. Suddenly, someone pulled her away. If the villain Shane in the car had spotted her, Emma would definitely have been killed. Fortunately, William arrived just in time to save her. The moment Emma saw him, she started acting pitiful and begging for his help. She knew that no matter how tough someone appeared on the surface, he was still just an ordinary man.
얘 보기보다 순진하네.
William was still hesitating whether to execute her according to law, but ultimately, considering she was his future wife, he decided to take her back to his home. The next morning, William made her a bowl of handmade noodles. When Emma saw the noodles, she deliberately played a little trick. She asked him to take the first bite, saying this was basic dining etiquette. William immediately saw through her intentions. It turned out Emma was afraid the food might be poisoned. William still felt suspicious about her identity. He continued to believe Emma was a spy sent by South Korea. Emma had no choice but to tell him her real identity. She said she was the daughter of a wealthy family, and also the CEO of a publicly traded clothing company. As long as you can safely get me back to South Korea, I'll make sure you never have to worry about money again. But William wasn't interested in this offer. Just then, William's subordinate John excitedly reported to him that Korean woman from last night was already dead. But when he turned around and saw Emma, he froze in shock. Emma immediately recognized that John was the one who shot at her last night. John was also surprised. This spy was actually hiding in the captain's house, while William was troubled by this situation. Unexpectedly, all the squad members showed up. Seeing that Emma was still alive, they were all very surprised. Emma immediately took charge like a commander. She told them to take her back to where she originally landed. After that, she would figure out a way to leave. John said once you hit the barbed wire and get electrocuted to death, you'll know just how powerful high-voltage electricity is. It turned out that yesterday's tornado had caused the generator to malfunction, so the high-voltage wires weren't electrified. That's how Emma had luckily escaped disaster. Now it had been fixed. This method couldn't be used anymore. Finally, everyone unanimously decided to let Emma smuggle back to her country by sea route.